I just got one thing on our mind. The world need to know Jesus is the only hope. One prayer that I borrowed from someone else, I prayed finally, Lord, take eternity and stamp on my eyes. Let me see everything from now on through the lens of eternity. I was 24 years of age when I first came to the United States to spend some years for theological studies. Within a short time, I was being called to pastor a church with a couple of hundred families. But all of a sudden I realized that half of the world never heard the gospel where I come from. I saw them 8 years, I lived with those people. Finally, my wife and I decided that we'll resign from our congregation and give our life to talk about people that need to hear the gospel. And that's how GFA began. Gospel for Asia, the mission organization, we had only one thing on our mind: preach the gospel, teach them the Bible, and get them to heaven. I didn't think about the poor, the naked, the slums, and the leper colonies, any of those things. And some of these things began to break my heart, and our mission organization began to embrace this reality. Today, now here's the good news. By the grace of God, we have taken in thousands of children from the slums, from the streets, where they're educated, they're fed, they're taken care of, and more important, they're finding Jesus. We have literally thousands of medical camps established every year. Any medical camp have 1,000, 2,000 people come. Our topmost priority, take the good news, the love of God, to places that they never heard it before. I just want to know Him, and having that passion, having that desperate longing. It is not casual, it is not superficial. It is, unless you bless me, I am not going to leave you. God, I can't go 1 inch further. I need to know you. I must seize every opportunity to embrace the cross and say no to what I want, and say, oh Lord, what a privilege that I can now touch the life of 100 children, 200 children, love them, care for them, and pray for them. You know, Jesus said, I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was naked and you gave me some clothes to wear. And I was lonely and forsaken and forgotten, and you sought me out. And they say, Jesus, what on earth are you talking about? We never saw you. And Jesus said, what you have done to the least of these, my brethren. People bought by the same blood of the Lord. What you did for them, you did it for me. Look at your driver's license and add 100 years to your date of birth that you see on that. It's all over. The only thing we'll take with us is the way we lived, the tears and the sacrifice for Him who gave His life for us. We are strangers and pilgrims on this earth. We have no lasting city here. But Jesus lived for one reason: to rescue the perishing, embrace the sick and the lost, especially the helpless children. I say this to you, my brothers and sisters, because not only the need is so great, but the opportunity to change the world is at our disposal. Think about it. Every crisis is the opportunity God gives us to rescue them. And I am put here in this generation to be Christ-like, to weep and agonize and fast and go to the end of the world, if need be, laying on our life and not holding on to it. And can you imagine when you get heaven, when I get heaven, Jesus says, oh, by the way, you saw the little old woman and these people, just wanted to know, it was me that you loved. It was me that you built the little house. It was me that you gave food to eat.